Hello YouTube, Wes here checking in with a brand new CD finds video. This is the Let's Get Digital show where I share all my new CD finds with you each month. Today we're talking about the month of May 2023, so let's go ahead and get into it. I don't have a lot of time left on this SD card, so we're going to go ahead and try to get this done before it fills up. So here, talk about a couple of new releases for the month of May. Got the latest one from Ed Sheeran. This one is his Minus album. This is the deluxe edition. Some bonus tracks on it. Yeah, not my favorite Ed Sheeran album, but still a good, solid album. Definitely enjoyed hearing this one, so I picked that one up. That was brand new from Amazon. Another one that was new from Amazon, and I have not opened this one up yet. This is Moby with Resound, NYC. So he did some re-recordings with a symphony orchestra of some of his earlier works. This is on the Deutsche Grammophon label, so I'm really looking forward to diving into this one, but I have not cracked it open yet. I have streamed some of this a bit, so I do sort of know what I'm getting into, and I did like it a lot, so I'm definitely looking forward to this. I do like Moby, and I like, electronic mixed with orchestra kind of stuff, so I'm really looking forward to hearing this one, so pick that one up. Next one, another one from the Amazon warehouse deals. This is the playlist and A Blessed Union of Souls release. I do like these playlist series of releases. They have greatest hits. They also include some data tracks on these where you can see band photos and different videos and stuff like that. So they're fun little compilations. That was a nice one to pick up. Also a new release for the month of May. This is Kesha, Gag Order, her new one. Enjoy and listen to this one. Pick this one up from the $5 bin at Walmart. This is Carrie Underwood with Storyteller. For some reason, I just wanted to hear some Carrie Underwood, so I went ahead and grabbed this one. Looked like an interesting one. Look forward to checking that out at some point. Okay, and then these next two are from the Florida Folk Festival. Memorial Day every year is the Florida Folk Festival. Always enjoy going to it and hearing some good folk music, some good artists. This first one here is from the Lee Boys. This is live on the East Coast. The Lee Boys are a sacred steel group. It's a genre of religious music that's very regional to the South Florida, mainly Miami, Florida area. Where they do, kind of very upbeat, very groovy kind of religious, spiritual music using a pedal steel guitar. And it's really fun. It's really uplifting. It's really enjoyable. And I've liked them for years. I have some other Lee Boys CDs in the collection. This is a more recent release they did. And as part of the Florida Folk Festival this year, they had the Sacred Steel, like a big gathering of Sacred Steel artists, and they had a whole area set up that was all just Sacred Steel people, and they were jamming all day long, and it was a great event, a great addition to the Florida Folk Festival, and a great thing to do. So I was glad to pick up the new one from the Lee Boys while I was there. And then this is another artist. I actually bought this CD before I actually heard the artist, but I saw the CD and I'm like, I think I'm going to like this artist. So I bought the CD and then I went and saw her perform. And yeah, I definitely dug her. She's from my hometown here in Gainesville, Florida. And her name is Olivia Hansen. This is her album, Thoughts About Life. Just great young folk artist. Definitely maybe some Taylor Swift influences there. I don't know. But really good. I really enjoyed her show and her set, and glad to have picked this up on CD. Olivia Hansen. Try to put a link down in the show notes below. Olivia Hansen and some Lee Boys stuff if you want to check them out. This is another from the Amazon warehouse deals. Lee Scratch Perry with Station Underground Report. Some dub reggae stuff, brand new sealed, but I paid $3 for that from the Amazon warehouse deals. This is another Amazon warehouse deals. This is Youngblood, self-titled. I keep seeing this on vinyl and just want to know what it is. So I saw it in the Amazon warehouse deals for cheap on CD, so I grabbed that one. This is from the local Last Chance store. Picked this up on Dollar Day. This is Lucas Graham with Lucas Graham 3. I think I will not show the cover on that one. Look it up if you want. And then this one also, sadly, we lost Harry Belafonte. This is a CD release of the Live at Carnegie Hall concert. The vast majority of the CDs you find of this concert are all on one CD, and they've dropped at least 3 of the tracks off of it. This is a UK 2 CD release that features all of the tracks that were originally on the original LP. So I wanted to have this on CD, an actual real copy of it. So I picked this one up before it got super expensive, so that was nice. Okay, and then this next little stack I actually purchased at the Florida Folk Festival as well. There is a seller that usually sets up there that sets up with all kinds of CDs and vinyl and books, and just a fun little tent that he sets up, and I always enjoy digging through the music there. And yeah, it was a fun time to dig, while music was being played all around you, just to dig for some music, live music being played around you, and then dig through CDs and records and stuff. So we got Tribe Called Quest Midnight Marauders. Surprisingly, I did not own a physical copy of this before. I think I probably had it on cassette at one point, but I do not have my cassettes anymore, so I do not have this on vinyl, so I picked that up on CD. These were 3 for $5. I got the soundtrack to Queer as Folk. This is Queer as Folk Volume 2. 2-disc set, so some nice electronic kind of stuff on there. The Brian Wilson and Van Dyke Parks album was a cool find. And couldn't pass up on some folk music. We got the Carter Family. This is a Country Music Hall of Fame series, so some sort of a greatest hits kind of thing of the Carter Family. And then the last one I picked up there is the AIDS Quilt songbook, so some music related to the AIDS quilt. Next up, I'll show this. I did pick up one more piece of K-pop from the Last Chance store on Dollar Day. This is Itzy with Cheshire, 4-track EP. Lots of photos and then a CD in the back, the EP in it. So picked that up. Picking up a little bit of K-pop here and there. These next 2 are from Goodwill. We got Basha with The Sweetest Illusion. And then we got the Guess Who, the best of the Guess Who. And this is on a gold CD, so I had to pick that up. Just kind of a unique thing. Yeah, pretty neat little release. So for 50 cents, I wanted to grab that. Let's see, what are these from? Okay, these next ones I have to share with you are from Sunshine Records, a local record shop that just opened up near me, and they do have a nice CD section there that seems to be growing more and more popular and growing more and more with some merchandise. So I'm enjoying that, enjoying finding some CDs as well as vinyl there. This first one here we got is titled Personal Space, Electronic Soul, 1974 to 1984. So, it's titled Electronic Soul, but so far this is just kind of some good groovy electronic music, kind of spacey electronic music. So I've been digging that. As I was showing before, it has this nice slipcase and then kind of a hardcover book. Not a ton of pages, but a few pages talking about the different tracks. And this is kind of like a numero group kind of release, kind of obscure stuff that may have only been released on like a 7-inch at one point. And so they dug these tracks up, and then the CD is in the back, so that was pretty cool. And then we got King Missile, their self-titled album. I do like some King Missile. I found them on a comp one time a long time ago with their Detachable Penis song, and was instantly hooked. Being a young kid, that was definitely a fun one. The Electronic Soul was $5, and the King Missile was $1. So that seems to be the price of CDs there. They're either $1 or $5. This next one was $1. This is Spoon Fa Ga Ga Ga, or No, Spoon, Gaga, Gaga, Ga. This one was also $1 camera obscura, my modeling career. Looked like something I might dig. Anytime I find these Mojo samplers, I always pick them up. This is the Beyond Punk sampler. Lots of good stuff here. Wire, Susie and the Banshees, Human League, Scritti Politti, The Fall, Pere Ubu, Certain Ratio, Cabaret Voltaire, a bunch of great artists. So yeah, I do love these Mojo samplers. Want to collect as many of those as I can. And then the last one, I did find a dual disc while I was there. This is Crow Left of the Murder by Incubus. So really cool. Didn't know Incubus had a dual disc. But there it is. If you're unfamiliar, hadn't watched my show before, dual disc or DVD on one side and CD on the other. So the DVD side has some video tracks, higher resolution audio, different things, different sort of interactive kind of stuff. It was something that the music industry tried for a couple years and it didn't work out, but it was a cool format while it lasted. I do collect them when I can. Okay, so let's get into some finds from the Humane Society here. We got the Allman Brothers with Eat a Peach. Classic one from there. We got New School with No Parents Allowed. A little bit of private pressed hip hop there. Looking forward to checking that one out. I got a sealed copy of South Pacific. See this one on vinyl all the time. Any thrift store you go in, you're probably going to see a copy of this in the vinyl bins. So never pick it up on vinyl, but I thought, what the heck, we'll go ahead and grab this sealed copy on CD and check it out. Here is a re-release of the Living Stereo, Bing Crosby and Rosemary Clooney with Fancy Meeting You Here is the title of that one. Another sort of private press thing. I'm not sure what this is. This is Warren Hickson with Litho in USA. No. It's gonna be a mystery until I open that one up. Copy of Steely Dan's Asia. Sarah Brightman's Classics. The Be Good Tanya's Blue Horse. And these Humane Society ones were 50 cents. They've since raised their prices to $1. But this is kind of the last of the 50-cent finds there. Jana Kramer. This is self-titled. I think this is kind of a local thing as well. Just looks interesting. And then R. Kelly and Jay-Z, The Best of Both Worlds. Release I didn't have from them. So I wanted to pick that up. All right, and then these next ones are from the Hospice Thrift Store. This one's on the, I think this was on the 4AD label. No, it's not on the 4AD label, but it has sort of a 4AD kind of look to it. Katie Rusby with Rare Rusby. Or no, Kate Rusby with Sleepless. That looked like something I might like. A copy of U2's Zooropa. Wasn't sure if I had that one or not. Wasn't in my Discogs list, so I didn't think I had it. In Harmony, a Sesame Street recording. So this has got a lot of popular artists with the Muppets. Pretty cool. Sade's Soldier of Love, a later album from her. So dug that. Don't find that too often. This one is on the 4AD label. Lisa Gerrard with the Mirror Pool solo album from Lisa. And let's see, this is also Lisa Gerrard, Patrick Cassidy. Lisa Gerrard and Patrick Cassidy. These next couple are from the Goodwill in Ocala. They're kind of pricey there, so you have to be really picky. They're $1.95, I think. $1.98 for CDs, which is very high for me, but I do buy occasionally from them. This first one is Rhino Atlantic Remasters. This is a promo thing they did. It's kind of in this hardcover book with textured, and it's got a bunch of interesting stuff on here. 2 CD set, and yeah, just a promotional only kind of item with a bunch of artists from the 50s, 60s, 70s kind of thing. Pretty cool stuff. As I said, I do like to pick up the Mojo releases, and this one's Dream Pop Mojo release. And then the last thing I picked up, and they charged me $2.98 for this, but this is actually pretty collectible, so I had to have it. This is James Brown, Soul Pride, the Instrumentals, 1960 to 69. So a nice compilation for James Brown. It's like 3 CDs, 2 CDs. 2 CDs and a book. Yeah, pretty collectible. So I picked that one up. And these next ones are from the Brothers Keeper thrift store in Ocala. Keith Jarrett with the Cone concert. Jars of Clay with the Shelter. Jars of Clay, Who We Are Instead. Joss Stone with Mind, Body, and Soul. Black Sabbath Reunion, missing the cover, but the booklet and everything's there. And I think that's the 2 CD set, live recordings from them. Pretty cool. Lee Ritenour, Earth Run. Crooked X. It's a Beautiful Day on CD. Well loved in the vinyl community on vinyl. And now that's what I call Music 41. All right, and then this last stack are all from Goodwill, 10 for $3. So these are 30 cents a piece. We got here on No Idea Records, High Dive. Not sure what this is. I'm guessing it's going to be punk kind of stuff or punk adjacent kind of thing. High Dive is a very popular music venue here in Gainesville, so I don't know if there's any kind of connection there, but that's there. I got a copy of MTV Music to Go, MTV Party to Go. These are fun to listen to. Alternate mixes of very popular songs. Original album classics for Incubus, Science. I got Taylor Swift Holiday Collection, a Target exclusive. This actually is pretty collectible, so I picked that up to put on Discogs probably. We got Mono with Formica Blues. We got Anne Boleyn with Cities. Compilation called In Your Ear. We got Etta James, Sticking to My Guns. And Edwin McCann, Messenger is the title of that. So those are my finds from the month of May 2023. Sorry to cut this one short at the end. I'm running out of space on this card. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, great night. Enjoy some great music, and we'll see you again real soon. Cheers.